What's up, everybody? My name is Cap, the Everyday Gamer, and this is a team deathmatch on Cracked. I'm running with my shotgun class, my shotgun running class, which consists of a silent spaz and a crossbow as secondary. I like having the crossbow because it gives me a little bit of range, and it's quite fun when you can stick somebody with it. And plus, it helps weed out campers when you just fire into a room, stick it to a wall, and if you see a hit mark and you know somebody's hiding in a corner. As far as perks go, I run with Ghost, Sleight of Hand, and Marathon on this particular one. The main reason why is Ghost, because with a shotgun you kind of have to be right up on their butt to be able to kill them. They don't have much range, so if they can see you running all over the map, they know you're coming. Sleight of Hand, obviously, because it's a one shell at a time reload and it's really slow. Check out this random tomahawk for the fail. Yeah, I never actually get kills that way, but they're fun to try. Anyway, Marathon, of course, because getting up on them fast is kind of a necessity when you have to be close to them. So anyway, I thought I'd make this video as not necessarily a look at me kind of a video, but more or less just provide a few tips for anybody that does want to try and shotgun run. People are always asking me, Cap, how do you get better at running with a shotgun? Well, I'll tell you. First off comes general knowledge of the current map you're on. Cracked is a map I tend to do a little better on just because it's a lot of close quarters there. There's only a few spots where it's really good range from like between A and B, I guess, anywhere you're standing. There's no place on the map you can't get to from more than one place, so you have a good chance of sneaking up behind somebody. So knowing the maps is key. As you can see, I don't very well. I spawned into a corner, had no idea where I'm at, and spin around in circles. So knowing maps is key. Hugging walls and corners is pretty much a requirement when you're running with a shotgun, because as I said, you don't have much range, and you don't want to just go hauling balls down the middle of the street, because you're probably going to get shot at by, well, any other class basically. Having claymores is kind of a good thing. Actually, no, having claymores is a great thing. It's the best equipment I use. That's what I use pretty much on everything. And I know a lot of people hate claymores, but I don't. I like them. They're fun. Having a random claymore kill after you've moved on the other side of the map is very gratifying. Another thing is, you do end up moving a lot faster. I mean, you'll spend a lot of time moving quickly around the maps and stuff, but like this, see, that guy saw me, and lost my train of thought here. That guy saw me, but I had no chance of beating him one-on-one because he had the drop on me, he had a weapon with range, so I backed up and ran the other direction. And as you saw back there, I had a guy that decided he was going to park it right behind me and try and do a single shot to the back of the head. My personal tip to people, if you do that, you kind of come across as a dick. That's just my personal opinion, but you don't humiliate them, quote unquote. If you get the drop on somebody because you're running with Ghost and Ninja and you can sneak up right behind them without them knowing you, that is not a humiliation. It makes you look like a little bit of an ass, I guess. Just being honest. If you catch me, got the drop on me, and you see me and you're going to get the easy kill, just kill me. Get it over with. You don't have to try and do something stupid and try and hump my body if I'm laying prone somewhere. Just kill me. Seriously. Anyway, so I was saying, hug the corners, hug the walls, hug the, hug whatever you want to, but basically just make sure there's not a whole lot of distance between you and other players. And if you do have that little situation like that where somebody sees you and it's you and them, get as close to them as possible. That's when sprinting straight towards them is not a bad idea. And if you saw my shotgun montage video I posted just this last week, which I'll post a link for right up here, you'll notice that I did that a couple different times there, where I kind of peek around the corner, I see somebody who's got a clear advantage on me from having distance and a weapon, basically just kind of wait for a second and then charge straight at them, guns blazing, and hope for the best. And sometimes it's just what you got to do. And with the spaz, fortunately, it's semi-automatic. You can fire it as fast as your trigger will go. And having a silencer reduces the recoil. And yeah, it does limit your distance a little bit, but it's not too bad. I mean, it's kind of fun. It adds to the challenge, really. Aim high if you can. Possibly make sure your crosshairs stay a little bit higher, because a shotgun to the head or the chest is usually a 1 or 2 shots. Anywhere else, I think usually takes more. And plus, it, you know, with the lag and whatever else going on there. But see, I got a single shot to the back of the head, but it didn't count it as a headshot. So yeah, that's kind of my tips as far as shotguns go. Perks wise, if you're going to use it, as I said, you know, I already discussed those. Marathon's great, so you can get around the map faster, and goes just because so you can get in closer without them knowing you're right up on their butt. Sleight of hand is a necessity. Some people like to run with flak jacket just because they can take explosive damage a little bit more. That's kind of a preference, I guess, you have to make. I don't have too many instances when I have to have that, oh, if I could have taken a little bit more damage, I wouldn't have died from that grenade. So anyway, about the videos, you can see that I've got a pretty good little tear going on here. I've got my chopper up, or I did. I think they just blew it up. But you'll see, I mean, I repeat a lot of the patterns in the map, and that's something else you kind of have to do, is, you know, every map has got a few paths that everybody travels. I mean, in a stage like this, there's so many different ways you can go and so many different alleys you can duck in and out of, but still everybody kind of tends to go to the same locations. And so it's not real hard to find people. It's just making sure you can get in, tink, and get in and out, get a couple kills without being seen, without, you know, wasting a whole lot of ammo, and you're pretty much golden if you can do that. In a map like this, I wish I would have equipped my higher kill streaks, because as I said, you know, I got my chopper and my attack chopper, not a chopper gunner, but I'm running at like, you know, 10 or 11 straight now, I guess, without dying. And in times like this, it'd be great to have dogs. You know, if you can get your dogs anyway running with a shotgun class, it really helps, because it'll weed people out of the buildings and force them out into the openings. But anyway, you can see right here, I ended up having to pick up another gun, and I got the dang 74U. Not really a big fan of the gun myself. I don't see what the big appeal is that everybody's got, but, you know, oh well. It does have a grip and probably has rapid fire and whatnot, and I get a few kills with it, but, you know, nothing dramatic, so, you know, I don't have anything to complain about with it. But anyway, this particular round, we're kind of running amok on these guys. They're not doing a whole lot, really. I guess there's a few of them doing okay, but we're 19 kills ahead of them. And see, that guy could have got the easy shot, but he didn't wait for me to get all the way into view before he started firing, so I knew where he was coming from. You know, another tip is, if you are going to camp in a window and wait for the kill, make sure you have the shot before you pull the trigger. Here I am giving you tips as if I'm a MLG pro and get paid to do this. Take everything I'm saying very lightheartedly, because that's what this is meant to be. I'm just kind of goofing. A few tips, yeah, might actually help some of you who do want to try and do something different, but don't take it seriously. This is just for fun. It's what works for me. It may not work for everybody, and that's just the way the game works. You know, some people can snipe really well, some people can shotgun run, some people are, you know, snipers with a pistol and they're just awesome at it. You know, you got to find what works for you, but don't base how you play your game off what you watch somebody else do on YouTube. It's, you know, that's not, I hate to say that's one of the worst things you can do, because it makes it sound like a travesty, because, you know, you can definitely learn something from watching other people play, and that's how I've improved my game personally. But don't think that, oh, okay, well, because I saw somebody running with a scorpion and, you know, with rapid fire, and they're running around with ninja, that I have to do that too. You know, be your own person, find what works for you, and just do that. So anyway, that is the video. I am going to be cutting it off right here because, well, hell, the round's over. So anyway, let me know what you guys think. Hopefully any tips I provided will help you out. Hope you'll leave some comments, rate, subscribe, and I'll talk to you later.